What is this? Quinn69 is hate playing your game? Is that the guy who actually made it so his child, his
now
own
play
daughter, said
Deltarune, that's a real game.
for a YouTube video?
This is definitely A-log territory. We've even got his ex-wife in the video. Let's go! Now we're talking. Let's make some comments about his ex-wife.
Of a chair.
He just said all-time record shattered. Across the whole screen. You're at level 52. You did it. This is the highest hype trade that's ever happened on Twitch.
Have you bought any yet? I've done 100 tier 1s on my personal. Ready to do 40 tier 3s on an alt. That feels like an exploit, doesn't it? Is that not like something that's potentially like an exploit of the system? No? Scrapper drama that happened between, you know, Quinn? Quinn is someone that covered PirateSoftware before, during the World of Warcraft stuff. And I thought his coverage was really good. But he got into a little bit of drama over this stuff. So there's a couple of clips to show you. It's in between him reacting to some other stuff. So you need to bear with me as we kind of, you know, skip through his stream and get to the relevant parts. So I wanted to show the first part of this clip because I did relate to it. I did relate to it quite strongly, I must say. This is basically me looking for topics to cover in the morning.
Iranian women can't.
No, I don't know. That sounds something about Iranian women. That sounds political to me, bro. That sounds political. Yeah, fuck all this shit. Fuck all that. Yeah, here we go. He just keeps on posting. There's more PirateSoftware, dude. This is what I'm on about. This is why I'm here. This is why I'm here.
Put up a video saying you.
That's basically me. For the past like fucking month or whatever, the past 3 weeks. That's me. That's what I'm doing. That's me. A sound clip, oh for fuck's sake. Don't care. Oh, PirateSoftware. Let's fucking go, dude. Let's go. And I don't know if we actually reacted to this clip on stream, so it's we'll see.
Yeah, here we go. He just keeps on posting. There's more PirateSoftware, dude. This is what I'm on about. This is why I'm here. This is why I'm here.
Put up a video saying you were wrong with every situation and the internet move on. I am not doing that. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, simply bend the knee and lie about how you feel and everyone will stop bullying you. That's a great idea, dude. Yeah, no, eat shit.
Damn. Yo, King, you tell him, man. You tell him. At the end of the day.
Well, the thing is like, it's such a stupid attitude to have because it assumes, and the thing is, you don't need to, well, it's difficult with PirateSoftware because he's got himself in this position where he's double, triple, quadrupled down so much that he's kind of a bit fucked. He can't really do this now. But he could have initially made a small deal out of it. He's now got to make a big deal out of this if he does that. But initially, it doesn't have to be a big thing. You can just go, oh shit, my bad. I fucked up. I got it wrong. That's it. That's all you need to do. But because you deny and double down and triple down, that's when it becomes a problem. That's when it becomes an issue. So he's obviously like spun something which never needed to be this massive thing through his own actions. So now he's got to, you know, it's like, it's true that like, obviously at this point you can't really just say sorry, but that's only because he's spun it up to that level where a long time ago, he could have just said, my bad, and that would have literally been the end of it. Even going back to the World of Warcraft drama, he could have said, my bad at the end of that, and that would have been it. But he's spun himself into this insane overwrought drama now because he just has doubled and tripled down and acted the way he's acted.
Well, I mean, I feel like if you were wrong about something, you will want to correct the course, right? If you were wrong, I mean, definitely there's a play. Like, if you're not wrong about something, then fuck them. Fuck them, dude. Reality always wins. Reality always wins, right? Surely. Well, okay, not always. Most of the time it wins. But if you were wrong about something, yeah, I mean, definitely you could correct. Like, hey, look, I was wrong about this one thing. Wait, this is it. Oh, yeah, I got this video here. Where we at? We got this one here.
Did I watch it? Oh, no, I did watch this.
I was watching a video that was critiquing you for mentioning you work at Blizzard so much. I literally never talk about it. When I worked at Blizzard, I did that for Blizzard. Blizzard, 7 years, yeah. Blizzard. I used to work at Blizzard Entertainment. Used to work at Blizzard Entertainment. You're red team specialist for Blizzard Entertainment. And Blizzard. Because having worked at Blizzard. I grew up at Blizzard. Blizzard, game industry for Blizzard Entertainment. Blizzard. Yeah, no, I worked at Blizzard. Blizzard, game industry for...
We had the Blizzard sword. Although, wait a minute. Let's not get it twisted. He could just be saying Blizzard as in like, I don't talk about Blizzard. We don't know if every one of these Blizzards was him saying he works at Blizzard. Okay.
Blizzard Entertainment. Blizzard. Yeah, no, I worked at Blizzard back when I used to work at Blizzard, when I was at Blizzard. For those who don't understand, like, I used to work at Blizzard Entertainment. I know how to do that because I worked at Blizzard. Example of this when I was at Blizzard. How do you know so many things? I worked at Blizzard for 7 years. I don't think I'm better than other people. I do think that it's funny because you key on that. There's a lot of people that brought that up. And it's like, I never said that I was. I think sometimes the things that I talk about in regards to those types of things is misconstrued as arrogance or boasting, when in reality, I'm just trying to give context.
So that is the problem right there. So I want you to listen to this phrase.
Bro, I totally did. This Dr. K conversation was so fucking eye-opening as someone that has covered PirateSoftware quite a lot before even the recent drama. In that he just like, to be fair, and I'm not a Dr. K fan, he fucking had him pinned, I should say. You guys get funny when you say pegged. He saw through all his shit, and and this is what, there's some, obviously his Ayurveda stuff is stupid, as you know, I think. But his training is like in mental health and stuff. It does give them tools that enable them to see through and question and query people that are like bullshitting them. And although, obviously, this isn't like one of his kind of therapy things or whatever, it's very clear that he is trying to challenge him and he is trying to push him on the stuff that he's saying. And it's just a very good example. Like, if there's one piece of content you want to watch to really understand, like, the fucking deal with PirateSoftware, it really is this conversation. Just go and watch this conversation. It is absolute masterclass in, like, fucking Dr. K just seeing through it, questioning him, pushing him, putting pressure on him, and all this stuff. It's really good. Very good. And I'm not a Dr. K fan, so it takes a lot for me to say that.
This gets misconstrued as arrogance, but in reality, it's this. Yeah. That is the most arrogant statement on the planet, bro.
I actually am the first second-generation Blizzard employee. I was the first second-generation Blizzard employee ever. The first second-generation Blizzard employee. First second-generation Blizzard.
What the first? What does that even mean? Why did you keep saying the first to second? Wait, oh my god, that's crazy.
Yeah, I think what that means is, like, I am the first second-generation employee. I'm the first person who's the son of someone who worked at Blizzard, I think is what he's trying to say.
So I'm second-generation Blizzard. I'm the first second-generation Blizzard employee that ever existed in the company. I'm also a second-generation Blizzard employee. I was a second-generation Blizzard employee. I was the first second-generation Blizzard employee ever. I was the first second-generation Blizzard employee. And I love that shit. I love that company. Working for Blizzard sucked, and I work at Blizzard. Or I worked at Blizzard. There's me eating a sandwich. Yeah, that was actually at Blizzard. I think it was my first, I think it was 2009. It was me picking a safe. It was me cracking a safe at Blizzard. Your Blizzard stories are fake? Which Blizzard story do you think is fake? Would you like to talk to me or my dad that worked at Blizzard for 23 years that's currently in chat? Which one do you want?
Dude, I know what chat is like, though.
Would you like?
Do you know what? That's annoying. Do you know what? That's annoying. Like, you say any story, like just random benign stories in your past, just like there's zero reason to lie about or anything, and like fake story, bro. Oh yeah, fake. It just pisses you off when you say something that's true, and then someone says fake story. It irks you.
I don't think I've ever gotten that, have I? Maybe some of the stories. I don't normally, I'm very good at avoiding getting one guide and ignoring people being stupid. So probably not an issue for me, to be honest. But no, there are obviously people, like, there's some people who just don't believe any story. Like, they don't believe that anything interesting ever happens in anyone's life. The obvious difference with PirateSoftware is that he's got a multitude of stories where he's like the hero, the smartest guy in the room. He wins and protects the little guy, the big guy loses. He's got like a multitude of stories like that. So it just gets a bit like, okay, well, that seems fake, that seems fake, that seems fake. Oh, the Kate Blanchett story. Yeah, I can see why people would think that's fake. Because it does sound far-fetched. I don't have a problem with people thinking that's fake. I actually found some old photos of me when I used to do youth theatre. And it would be kind of fun to show them on the stream. But unfortunately, there's too many weirdos out there who are probably, I don't know, reverse search or something. So I'm not going to fucking risk it. Because like obviously my name and stuff would be there. If you found it. Fake story. Oh, that's a fake story. The idea that I found pictures of myself doing youth theatre. Right, okay. Yes. I used to do youth theatre. I did used to do youth theatre. But yeah, at the end of the day, I mean, obviously, you know, the idea that I was part of some youth theatre thing, I mean, I get that that's, like, to people that's a far-fetched story. So I don't actually have a problem if people think it's fake. It's like, if you want to think that's fake, I get it, right? And I can't really prove it to you. So, one of those things. But the thing is people do have, like, probably 2 or 3, like, interesting or crazy stories of their life. It's when you've got 10 stories. You know, that's when it starts to become, like, okay, you got 10, like, crazy stories, 20 stories, whatever. And, you know, Thor just seems to have, you know, a seemingly, you know, endless list of stories he can pull on at any time from working at Blizzard. So yeah,
Man, in a way, that's just, it really is upsetting. I reviewed PirateSoftware's code. Oh boy, coding Jesus. So wait, this is what?
Yo,
this
yo,
is the
yo.
video.
Quinn, please listen to me.
Oh yeah, dude, Malkaz, that's another thing as well, isn't it? That's so true. When like you're with people, there's like a person you know, and they always need to have a better story than you. I can imagine that PirateSoftware is that guy. I bet he's that guy.
Wonderful. But how do I make money off depressed people?
We making it out of the council estate. Long pants logic.
Thank you for the super chats. I guarantee that he is that guy that has always got to have the best story in the room. So you'll be at a party and you'll tell some story, and then this other person will have to have a story that's like better than your one that you just told. You know? I guarantee he's that kind of guy.
Wonderful.
You know he's that kind of guy, don't you?
Off depressed people.
I met Chud at a Tesco and he was very rude, then tried walking out the store with 15 Galaxy bars and telling the cashier about electrical interference.
Classic meme. Thank you for the super chat.
I can't hear it. Yeah, there it is, dude. Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah.
take my filthy peasant money, coin emoji.
It's broken right now. It's broken. I'm not skipping. It's broken. Where are we?
Yes, you did. Last month was my birthday, and you missed it. You didn't call me. Neither did your
Okay,
brother.
I'm interested to see. I think I got at the tail end of his response to this, so maybe I got a rough idea. I'm interested to see this because this clip here, this is like the integrity test for PirateSoftware, okay? Because this clip is fairly unremarkable and isn't really particularly worthy of any meaningful concern. Like, at the end of the day, the worst case of this is that PirateSoftware is uncaring about his father's birthday. So for me, it's like, I think you could probably comment on it, but if you like make a big deal out of it, to me, I'm like, okay, I think you're kind of like just saying PirateSoftware bad at that point. You think it's damning? I disagree. I think that you're getting a bit too much into like the PirateSoftware hate mindset if you genuinely have got like a big issue with this. To me, this is fairly unremarkable. You know, at worst, PirateSoftware has like disregarded his dad's birthday. I don't think that's that crazy a thing necessarily. And clearly his dad, I don't think his dad is really that bothered by it because it seems more jovial and banter-esque than like a serious raising of an issue. And if it was a serious issue, I don't think he'd be raising it on a stream.
You guys both ignored me for my birthday?
That isn't true. I sent you a text.
No, you did not.
Bullshit.
That was last year.
Bro, he's calling his dad out and he's getting his phone out, bro. He's owning his dad.
Bullshit.
I got nothing. You sent me one last year.
Did I send you one last year? Am I a shitty son? Oh, man. Yeah. It was last... Wow.
I want everybody to know that Jason, Thor, did not say anything to his father for his birthday a month ago.
Although there is, I mean, I think people pointed this out in chat when I watched it. I didn't really pick up on this before, but interesting how he corrects himself there, isn't it? He goes to call him Jason and then changes it to Thor. And I think that's because he knows that he doesn't like being called Jason, like, publicly or something.
If it makes you feel any better, I didn't text you anything after that last happy birthday, so it's still the same one. It still counts.
Your logic sucks. But since you did,
Jesus, bro. It's crazy that it's like dad is fucking, I mean, you can say, yeah.
Are you done being sick for a few months?
Let me think here. It's crazy that his dad doesn't understand how, like how much the internet dislikes him right now, that if you were doing, you really want to say something that makes people want to attack your son anymore.
Oh, okay. I think he's misunderstood and doesn't realize it's an old clip. I think he thinks it's a current clip. Which, to be fair, I mean, basically the story with that clip, dude, this is how autistic I am about the PirateSoftware stuff, dude. It is honestly, I need to, dude. I'm going on holiday in September, by the way. I've been meaning to fucking say, like, I need to figure out the dates, but I'm going on holiday in September, and fuck me, dude. I need to just take time off the internet for whatever the holiday's gonna be. Because I just know too much shit about stupid internet drama sometimes, right? So basically, that clip got posted on LSF. It was marked as an old clip, but the LSF mods took it down because, and the logic, which is fair enough, is that, you know, they don't want like stuff that's older than 14 days being posted unless it's like particularly relevant. And I think I saw like some narratives claiming that PirateSoftware had some sort of influence over LSF, but I genuinely don't think it was that. I think it was, you know, just that they genuinely didn't want old clips floating about because it's not necessary. There's so much other shit going on. So I think, and another thing as well, is you can see the impact here. So Quinn thinks this is now a modern clip, so he's giving like a take on it that's based on it being a current clip. But I think it's an old clip, and it could even be from when he was well liked. I don't know exactly. But in any case, I mean, you know, I think Quinn has just misunderstood the timeline and thinks it's a current clip. So, I mean, if it was, he'd be right. Why would his dad say something that would make him look bad at this moment? But it's an old clip, so it's not really relevant.
I currently do. You know? You know? Maybe he doesn't realize how autistic people are, the fact they're going to get mad over that. I mean, really, he is like, I mean, it's a bit, it's like, I mean, it's not a big, I mean, dude. I mean, it's a terrible thing. But then at the same time, who gives a fuck? If they're like a family that doesn't care about birthdays, who fucking cares?
Bro! Dude. That is integrity, bro. That is integrity. That is integrity right there, I'm telling you. I know it seems like a small thing, but you could easily watch that and just farm the PirateSoftware hate and go, oh my god, this is the worst thing that's ever fucking happened. Oh my god. Look at it. Like, no, it's not really that big a deal. If, like, yeah, they're a family that doesn't care about birthdays. Well, I don't want to act like I'm trying to test him necessarily. That's a bit gay. But it's just like, I respect someone that's able to recognize, okay, this clip isn't that big a deal. That clip is bad, whatever, you know? So, credibility test achieved, yes. Correct.
Who fucking cares? If the family doesn't care about birthdays, who fucking cares, bro?
Because literally anything would be better than this.
Okay, so yeah, that's a decent take. That's a decent take. Anyway, this is when he then starts reacting to this video. Now, obviously, I've already watched this, and a segment is out about it, so I don't need to watch Quinn react to this part. But there's a second point at which he then talks a bit more about PirateSoftware, and then we get into like what caused this little shred of drama between the two of them.
Before I send you this link, do not buy my game.
Quinn.
Okay, that's pretty funny. That's actually pretty funny. That's a good edit. I mean, I don't know how. I'll be honest. I have this thing. I have a subconscious radar, and I was getting like, I get my, I mean, don't get me wrong, my bullshit radar goes off like crazy whenever I see, whenever a pirate says anything, I'm just fucking instantly skeptical. Like, he could say some basic truth, and I'm like, I don't know about that. You know, all I'm saying is, immediately within 17 seconds of the video, I was getting like, my bullshit radar was going off just a tad. So but then I'm too illiterate to understand anything that's going on, so I don't know. But I mean, don't get me wrong, that guy seems way more trustworthy than PirateSoftware, the coding Jesus guy. But at the same time, I don't know who the fuck that guy is. And I immediately, my subconscious is red flagging him. And I've got a very good, I can instantly judge if, generally speaking, bro, I can know pretty fucking fast if someone's like quick. I don't know what you want to call it.
Dude, I think this is the reason. I mean, it does seem like there's a lot of people that felt like this about PirateSoftware, I think, or some people that felt like this. And I think that when the World of Warcraft stuff happened, like some people, I think, particularly like PirateSoftware fans, were probably taken aback by how quick and rapid the backlash was. But it's because there were so many people out there, like Quinn and probably other creators too, and probably viewers, who just thought like, yeah, this guy's fucking a bit full of himself, probably like speaking some bullshit here. Like, yeah, you could just kind of tell that something's off sometimes, you know? And I don't begrudge people that were taken in by his shorts and stuff. It's like, yeah, I kind of get it. They're designed to make you like him or something, or make you look up to him. But, you know, I just remember watching like some exposés of him back in the September or October last year, and it was just like, yeah, this guy's like a fucking loser, you know? Women's intuition. Yes, exactly. This chat is funny, man. Bro, play a game. Dude, that's so wild, isn't it? Obviously, you know, I'm like a just chatting person, so it's kind of the opposite, really. If I started playing a game, you guys would probably be like, talk about something else. Why are you playing a game? But yeah, this is why the backlash against PirateSoftware was so kind of sudden and so rapid and so continuous. It's not only did he start doing stuff that pissed people off, it's also the fact that, you know, there was this sentiment of like, this guy's kind of a bullshit artist. Like, I've got like a vibe about him, but he seems to be kind of like beloved, you know? He seems to be like beloved, and everyone's like thinks the sun shines out of his arsehole. But that quickly changed.
Call it character judgments. Let's call them character judgments. I can know real fast. Play a game. Now, is that me bending the world to my view, though? Is it just like I make up my mind that I don't like someone, and then therefore, nah, it's not. No, it's logic. It's logical. It's logical. No, it's not. The thing is, bro, I watched PirateSoftware for 20 seconds before he did any of the World of Warcraft stuff, before he did any of this bullshit. Okay? Let's not get twisted. You can even ask Teo, because it's funny because we actually talked about it on Discord one day, and I remember Teo was like clearly going, he hated the guy. And I remember like, we wouldn't even talk about the person's name, and I already knew who he was talking about. And it's like there's an intuition, and it's hard to describe, but this thing where someone's completely full of shit, and
wants
just
horse girls.
You can see it. You want horse girls? Okay.
Yeah, I already know about PirateSoftware being a homosexual. Why do you keep telling me about this? I know. I covered the furry logs. There are 2 segments on my channel about it. Go and watch that if you want to see me exposing him for being a homo. I don't even care about him being gay, by the way. I literally don't care about him being gay. The furry stuff is deranged and weird, yes. Listen, you dare to come to my chat and question my desire to tie the knots. I have attempted to tie the knot repeatedly. But it's difficult, because no one else wants to tie the knot. It's like tug of war, and I'm the only person pulling. Well, to be fair, there's a few other people that did as well, so credit to them. Credit to anyone else that has tried. But people just don't want to go near that stuff, because it's too fucking deranged. Anyway. Right. You're tugging on a knot, and you think it's a rope, but it's actually a dog's cock. No! Pirate, why do you do this to me?
Hey, bro. And let me tell you, PirateSoftware, within 20 seconds of watching his shit, I had already been like, this guy's fucking, ugh. Yeah, this guy stinks. I hated him Before I even source code.
Yeah, I think that, yeah. I mean, I don't, obviously, I've only seen a few bits and pieces of Quinn's content. But he seems like the kind of guy that, like, he's probably, like, he's not really in with all, like, the popular crowd on Twitch, if I understand it correctly. Like, he's not part of, like, the kind of in with the OTK kind of crowd. So I think he kind of exists in his own sphere, doing his own thing on his own stream.
Wonderful. But how do I make money off depressed people?
Hey, Potentially Criminal, thank you for the $2. Appreciate you. Thank you for that. Thank you. Hope you're well. So I think he kind of exists separate to everyone else, and he just kind of says his piece about things. So what I'm saying is he probably, you know, he probably has dealt with a lot of, like, streamers, a lot of bullshit artists, a lot of egotistical freaks.
Chud Nation. What does tie the knot mean?
Tie the knots. What that means, it's a joke referencing the idea that you reveal to the world and everyone then knows that PirateSoftware has got sexual interest in knots, which is a reference to a dog's penis and dog intercourse. That is what PirateSoftware has got a sexual fetish for, as proven in logs that says he's got an interest in knots. That is what tie the knot means. Maybe you can see why it's difficult to tie the knot, because it's quite grotesque and people don't want to get into it. That's the beauty for PirateSoftware, isn't it? He has got such a deranged fetish that people are concerned to even talk about it because of how disgusting it is. Literally, just like if you've got that much of a deranged fetish, you literally are somewhat inoculated from the effects of people talking about it. Because no one wants to talk about it, do they? No one wants to get into it. Oh, that's a bit gross. Don't want to talk about that. Only a few brave warriors stand to fight the honorable battle.
My human source code.
Quinn would tie the knot, I think.
I must admit, all right, when I get up to another one of these.
That's wonderful. But
I go up to another one. Developer examines PirateSoftware.
Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate it. Thank you, guys. I don't know Quinn. I've never spoken to him before. I'm not calling for brigading. I'm not calling for anything like weird or deranged. Okay. All I ask is that somehow Quinn is made aware that he is one of the only people that is brave enough to tie the knot. Does anyone like chat in his chat or like know where to get a fucking clip to him or something? We need to get word to Quinn that he must tie the knot. And there's that one video that I watched fairly recently that tried to do that. And that could be it, because that's like a 20-minute video going over it. But in any case, if there's any way of letting Quinn know that there's a knot that needs tying and he's one of the only people that can do it, okay? Then, you know, maybe if you're a chatter of his or, you know, whatever. What was that video? I can't remember what the video was. Quinn, you are only hope. No, not of reading the logs. There's a video that literally just mentions it in the course of covering it. I mean, it's exactly the right length that you might be interested in covering. I'll see if I can find it anyway. Anyway, guys, look. Yes, I'm milking the PirateSoftware stuff. I also like this guy's coverage of the World of Warcraft stuff, so I thought I'd cover this too. I wanted to show you these clips also because I think it shows that Quinn obviously doesn't like PirateSoftware, right? He thinks he's kind of a braggart, loser, bullshit artist, right? Now, the little drama that happened relates to a review of a game, of Heartbound, PirateSoftware's game that Quinn did, okay? So, I'm just going to throw this up real quick.
Game was dog shit.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Skipping ahead. So,
wait, this game could be insane.
The long and the short of it is that obviously Quinn doesn't like PirateSoftware, okay? Very obvious, very obvious. Of course I pre-watched it. I wanted to make sure the clips are in it that I want. Anyway, I didn't watch all of it, and we're not going to watch all of it because we don't need to watch Quinn play the game. But what we do need is just to show, you know, the start of this essentially. So Quinn doesn't like PirateSoftware, okay? Very obvious. Not a fan. However, in fairness to Quinn, from what I've seen here, I think that Quinn played Pirate Software's game, and I think he did so in what I perceive to be like a fairly reasonable mentality. Like, he didn't go into it just to rag it and dog on it and whatever. He went into it to just give it like a fair critique, as far as I can tell. So it's interesting what happens later on in this video. But we're literally just going to watch the intro, and then we're going to skip him playing it and get to the end, and you'll see that what happens.
Wait, this game could be insane. I just installed Pirate Software's game, dude. I just installed Pirate Software's game. I'm not going to hate play it. I'm just going to... I think I just try out the demo and see what it's like, right? Click play. I think I just tried the demo and see what it's like. I mean, I don't know. Why not? Unbiased review. Okay, it is. I'm going in unbiased mode, Bo. The funny thing is, there's people in the chat. I'm more like looking at Pirate Software shit as like a case study. Like, how is he this out of touch? And how come he keeps doubling down? It's like, it's more confusing.
Where are all the usual people from chat? I can see some regulars. But if there's people that you're not seeing, it's probably because they're bored of Pirate Software content, to be honest. But look, guys, I'm not a complete slave to viewers. It is crazy, though. I put Pirate Software in the title, and viewership has already started going up, dude. It is just... Oh, man, it's tough. It's tough out there. It's tough out there.
Using to me. It's more like you're observing something in a zoo, and you're like, man, what a weird creature. And I think it's cringe people downvoting this game. I think it's actively cringe. Whereas I'm going to go ahead and try it out.
So this is another thing. And I don't think this is like necessarily like particularly present in the video. There was another point where he was saying, and he was criticizing people for review bombing the game. So that's another example of like, look, obviously Quinn doesn't like this guy, but he is criticizing like the right reasonable things. You know, it's cringe to review bomb the game. And then he's going into the game review saying, okay, I'm going to try and give this a fair review and put my bias aside. Like, obviously, we're not going to necessarily watch him play it, but we're going to listen to his closing thoughts just to kind of see and have a look. But so far, this seems pretty reasonable. And obviously, you know, it's a publicly available game that you can play. So there's literally nothing wrong with obviously playing it on stream if you want to.
Now, I'm going to try the demo blind, and I'm going to go in, and I'm going to tell you, like, I don't give a fuck. If it's good, I'll tell you it's good. Also, if it's not my type of game, I'm also going to be like, well, it's not really my type of game. So, because it might just... The thing is, I enjoyed Undertale. I wouldn't say Undertale was like my favorite game ever made. Undertale was like on point with the vibes and the really quirky dialogue. I just like the bone guy, who was just funny. Sans. And he typed in Comic Sans, bro. And he broke the fourth wall, bro. The guy was crazy.
I never played that game.
Yo, this is on my computer, man. Yo, that's just on my computer. Yo, is he gonna socially engineer shit in here? Or like, wait, is he in? Am I hacked? Why isn't it going away? What's happening?
The fuck is this? I opened his stream.
Yeah, I'm about to play Pirate Software's game, baby. About to play Pirate Software's game, baby. That's what we're about to do. Here we go. E-in. Whoa.
Well, what's the first part of him playing?
That's cool.
Just to get a flavor.
Instantly, okay. Now I'm asking myself, why is it not borderless full screen? Kind of instantly red flag. And then I'm seeing a Twitch, and I'm thinking, what the fuck's this? It's linking me to Pirate Software's channel. Okay. What's YouTube? Pirate Software says YouTube. Okay. Good. Discord. I didn't click.
Bro. Oh, dude. Obviously, Pirate Software's got to make sure he's got all his actual revenue streams plugged in, doesn't he? Make sure to go and watch my YouTube channel and chuck a super chat my way while you're at it. That's where my real money comes from. This is just a project that I've, you know, at times arguably abandoned because I'm making so much money off streaming. So go and chuck me a super chat.
Look at that Discord link, bro, for real. That's gonna take you some weird shit, man. You're gonna get some weird shit there, okay? Wait, what the fuck? Dude, there's no Windows borderless. Oh, come on, man. Oh, what the fuck is happening now?
Okay, is this... Oh, I see. Main menu boss. Right. I see what he's done there. So is this just, like, legitimately, like, the problem with the game, or is it his computer? I mean, I don't want to unreasonably blame the game for this. This looks like a resolution issue. Like, you've not put the resolution in correctly or something. Oh, differing thoughts in chat. The game on Windows, the game, spaghetti menu. The game is also like that. It could be both. Okay. Well, mixed views. Mixed views I'm going to go with on that.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I'm having a pretty bad first impression. I cannot navigate the menu. I just was genuinely trying to get to Windows full screen mode. I just wanted borderless full screen, that's it. Okay, I don't know what to do. Okay, I'm gonna have to multiply the game. Multiplying the game, okay, so that's... Alright, so far, the first experience has not been great. Here we go! Booting it the second time. There we go. Alright, we're just gonna play actual full screen mode because there is no borderless full screen. So we're gonna play it actual full screen. Programmer, writer, designer, Jason Thorhall. Heart emoji, lead artist. Brady Shale Ramel. I like it when they did the credits at the end of the game. I always think it's a little bit egotistical to have the credits at the beginning of the game. Like, you know...
Pirate Software egotistical? No way.
It's better to have it at the end. What is this? I don't know if I want... Oh, wait, it's gone black.
Hashtag ad missing entitled Squinty Boy.
Why they gone black? Why they gone black? Wait, why'd it go black?
Cat! I'm stuck on the main menu, boss! Help! How do I click the button?
Yeah, that's quite funny. Oh my god, dude. What the hell? Surely you can, surely you can skip that, no?
I clicked the wrong thing! I clicked the big emoji that made a sound in the middle. I may have clicked the credit list. So then that's maybe...
Oh, okay. Gotta take the L on that, guys. I'll take the L on that too, because I said it was like, I was referencing the egotism thing. It looks like you pressed the wrong thing. So fair's fair. The credits weren't first. Fair's fair. I made that mistake too. I thought maybe it was the credits were first. Apparently not. Take the L on that one. Always do your best to be fair, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I'll watch. I just, you know, it's quite a long video, and I just, you know, I'll watch up till 10 minutes of him playing. I'll watch another like 5 minutes, and then I'll skip to the relevant part.
Why there was credits? Because that made no sense why the credits were going for so long. I was like, damn, this is great. So far, cozy vibes. Cozy vibes. Kind of reminding me a little bit like Pokemon. There we go. All set.
Yeah. Oh god, how can you interact with a dog? Oh no, dude. No, the first image. I didn't even think of that before. The first image. There's a dog there sleeping. That's the DLC. The naughty DLC.
Oh, that's wonderful.
That's
but
tough.
How do I make money off depressed people?
You press the wrong button. It's the X at the top right.
Wonderful.
Okay, thank
you
you for the super chat.
Off depressed people.
The thing is, when you start the game for the first time, there is no start button. There is a continue and that center button for credits, and it's more intuitive to press the credits button.
Thank you for the $5. Thank you. Are we saying that there's going to be a DLC? We are saying there's going to be a DLC where you've got perfectly animated dog knots to fucking... Okay, come on. Enough of this. Enough of this. Come on. Anyway, I mean, look, at the end of the... I mean, I'd be, like, massively hating to claim that I'm, like... I'm kind of... I'm not... It isn't genuinely... It's not my kind of game. And also, I'm just, oh, okay, it looks alright. Yeah, it's fine, I guess. No big issues with this.
To battle the day. No need to get dressed a second time. Dog still asleep. He's out like a light. Okay, we gotta wake him up. Okay, how can I wake up the dog? Let's think. Okay. Oh, dude, look at these fucking... These are, dude, impressive. That's impressive.
What is this you sent me? Oh, it's from Kiwi Farms. If this whole game is just Mole projecting, is Mole petting his dog as the bad guy? But for what, though? Turning him into a furry, but the dog died. Did Mole... Okay, dude. Did Mole molest it to death? Come on, man. That is like... That is classic Kiwi Farms exuberance. Come off it, dude. Come on. There was a screenshot of Mold saying how brown-coloured huskies turns him on, right? And this is apparently, allegedly, a quote from Aldavius Figtree. Allegedly, according to Kiri Farms. It's not me saying this. Creamsicle-coloured huskies really turn me on, especially those fluffy, curly tails. And then apparently it's a creamsicle colour. And then we got the... I mean, dude, I pointed that out watching the fridge video, that it looked like it had some sort of butthole thing on the bottom. Oh, that seems a little bit non-standard on plushies, I must say. That's not really what you'd normally tend to see. But you know, listen, I'm a conduit of information. That's all. I'm not saying anything on that one. It's an allegation. It's an allegation.
The
Copied
coding here.
lightning noise from Naturicant.
No, this is impressive coding. The window lighting. Look at that. That's cool. Oh, the way that the lightning goes on like that as well is fucking cool.
Bro, come on, man. You really gonna position him there? Come off it, dude. That's mental. Come on. That is outrageous. Does he know? Does he know? Does he know?
Okay, wait. I has to wake up the dog. Okay, let's get wake up. Dog, hit him with a chair, maybe. Hit him with a chair. Can't hit him with a chair. Take it to bed. Oh, here we go. The light. Oh shit! Yikes! Law, are you okay, buddy?
Wow. The dog can talk, and it's got understanding and knowledge of human language. Wow, incredible. I wonder what that could be used for.
Wait, is the dog talking to me, or am I talking to the dog?
That's not the only thing you're going to be doing to the dog.
Wait, the dog talk to me? I think so. The light switch is toast, though. I'm going back to bed. This day is already sour enough. Wait, what about breakfast?
The dog is obviously used to slurping peanut butter slathered on a certain place. Wait, what about my peanut butter sausage snack? Dude, come on, this is so stupid, man.
Dude, it's too early for food. It's never too early for food. Where is our sense of adventure? Sleeping like
Dude, if anything, the dog wanted it. Look, it was asking about a sense of adventure. The dog wanted it more than I did, officer.
Okay, that's wonderful. But how do I make money off depressed people?
If PS has 1 million haters, I am one of them. If PS has 1 hater, it is me. If PS has 0 haters, it means I am no longer on this earth.
Thank you for the super chat. Thank you.
You know I can't open the can. Oh, fine. Let's get going then. Your fault if anything goes wrong. Okay. Alright, we got the dog. He wants dog food. I like dogs.
Not like PirateSoftware does.
Damn, he must be up. Who's he? That's okay. Maybe he's in a good mood today. He could. What? Whoa. Hey, moron. The kitchen trash is overflowing. Go take it out. Who's this guy? Problem solved. That wasn't so bad, right? Oh, this is like some child abuse shit, bro. Always the optimist. At least it's just a little trash.
Well, anyway, we did get a bit of fun out of the some jokes there. Anyway, I think I'm pretty confident to say Quinn seems to be approaching this fairly. He's having some fun with it, but he's also like playing the game. Maybe he says stuff that I missed because I'm not going to watch all of this. But so far, so fair, as far as I can tell, okay? So let's skip to the end of this. Because what I want to show you is Quinn's final comments. We'll watch like the last portion of this. Quinn's final comments, and then there's a little bonus appearance from PirateSoftware, which I think is quite funny. Obviously, if you want to watch the video, by all means do, but you know, I want to kind of I've got a few of the PirateSoftware bits I want to talk about.
Bro, he's hijacking my shit. He's hacking me. You could say he's like a. I said he's not a red hat hacker. He's actually a bad hacker, isn't he? That's what it is. Animus. Twisted. Trapped. Lost souls. Oh shit, bro. There it is. Yo, I found him! Hey! Sorry to say, that's all we have for right now. The rest of the game isn't finished yet. Fuck! Fuck! It'll be here soon, though. Dude, wait, 1 year, we get 8% a year. And then that's per act. It's 3 acts. Wait, 2032 maybe? 2033? Thor, Shay, and Stingen are working on it every day. Thor should probably sleep more, but nobody can stop him at this point.
Bro, that is outrageous that the game includes cope about Thor working on the game. Dude, that is crazy. Oh, look at this doggo explain to you that Thor actually needs more sleep and he works so hard.
I really hope you like what comes next. Anyway, see you later. Thanks for playing Outbound. We hope you like the game so far. Live Disc streams, PirateSoftware.live. Join the community. Discord.gg/PirateSoftware. Get the merch. PirateSoftware.com/store. There it is, dude. That game's definitely not dog shit. Now, like, whether or not, like, it's been in some sort of early access hell, like, fucking, whatever you want to call it, Kickstarter, scam territory.
I mean, yeah, he's kind of worded it in an interesting way. It's not dog shit, but that is, like, a positive comment at the end of the day. I mean, if you think it is, okay. This is not about, I mean, if you want to say what your piece is about it, fine. But the reason I'm watching this is not to figure out what Quinn's thoughts about the game are. Like, it doesn't really matter to me whether he likes or dislikes it. It's about how is he approaching this. And to me, he's approached this pretty fairly. Obviously doesn't like the guy. I think those clips earlier make it clear that he definitely doesn't like the guy. But he does seem to be having like a sort of as free of bias as possible analysis of this. Like, it seems fairly reasonable, right? Like, what's the problem with this?
I don't know, whatever. Objectively, the demo that I just played, it was not bad. I was engaged. It had a fun little boss there. The story was interesting. Bro, that wasn't a shit game. I'm sorry. Unbiased. This is not an ad. Bro, it's like a free points to just be like, yeah, the game's dog shit, guys. It's trash. No, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's a good game. Like, legit. For whatever, it's not finished or whatever, you know. Now, I will say, why the fuck isn't there a full screen borderless mode, and why isn't that the default? I don't know.
Yeah, no, I mentioned that he was saying that you shouldn't review bomb the game. I mean, like I say, he obviously dislikes him, but he's being more than reasonable here. I mean, what's the problem exactly with any of this? Like, nothing. Like, this is all totally fine.
You need to get that coded in ASAP. Need to code that shit in ASAP. For real. I want to know, you know, more about the story. Like, why the books, like, the book's people? Is it, like, who is the binder? Who am I? Am I the binder? You know, what is that book's goal? What is the, there's some evil plan they've got. He's like, it doesn't matter. It's all going to happen soon. Like, this, I mean, dude, it's decent.
What is this? Quinn69 is hate playing your game? Is that the guy who actually made it so his child, his
now
own
play
daughter,
Delta.
Okay, that cut in pretty quick. Did you hear that? So, for those of you who don't realise, obviously he's getting linked clips and stuff. and he gets linked to a clip of PirateSoftware, and PirateSoftware's take is this.
Like this, I mean, it's dude, it's decent.
What is this? Quinn69 is hate playing your game? Is that the guy who actually made it so his child, his
Now
own
play
daughter said
Deltarune.
Software is
That's a
disgusting
real
roach
game.
for a YouTube video? Sounds like a great guy.
That's me, dude.
By the way, that is true. I mean, I must say, that was pretty wild. I mean, it's not like the kid's face is censored, so it's not like they're getting doxxed or anything. You can't see who they are. But basically, this kid just says like PirateSoftware's a roach or something. And it's in like this meme video that Quinn did. So, you know, like there's layers to this. I don't think it's that crazy that PirateSoftware would think like Quinn doesn't like him, say. Okay? Fair enough. I get that. But notice it's like he immediately accepts the victim narrative that he's presented with. Quinn is hate playing your game. Quinn wasn't hate playing the game at all. Quinn was playing it, as he said, in a trying to be unbiased and fair in his approach to looking at it, you know? So it's just utterly ridiculous to claim that, like, or to accept without question that he's hate playing your game. And it just shows that he constantly will try and grab onto whatever aspect of victimhood he can. In this case, the idea that his game is just being hate played. And the thing is, you know, I would have thought he'd know this because apparently he's under attack so much. You literally just cannot believe what chat tells you. I've had situations previously where people have said, oh, this person is really disagreeing with you. And then we talk and it's like, there's no issue. Like, there's no real disagreement. Because people want drama. They want to provoke drama. And they want people to, like, fight each other and shit. So, he should know that you can't just trust what chat says. Yeah, call Quinny's crying. Yeah, exactly. That sort of meme. And it's just funny to me that he just doesn't understand. Well, no, I think he does understand. I think he's intentionally allowing the victim narrative and taking that because he knows that's going to make him look like more of a pathetic wretch and you should feel sorry for him. But no, he wasn't hate playing the game at all. That's ridiculous. It is true. Dude, there's a link to the clip somewhere. I gotta be honest, dude. I mean, it is funny. I personally am like, this is pretty wild. The fact that he had this this clip of is it Quinn's daughter? Is that right? I'll try and find the clip if I can. But yeah, Quinn's daughter just says like "pirates a roach" or something like that, and it's like it's kind of wild. But like you as the person that is like the other end of that shouldn't like make that big a deal out of it. I mean, what does it matter, man? It's just a stupid meme. You know? And also, it's hardly like attacking some crazy thing. It's just that time that you were roach in World of Warcraft and everyone was talking about it because how ridiculous it was.
Enjoy your rage bait, I guess.
Rage bait.
What? So the issue is, I wasn't hate playing. That's the But the thing is, he got baited. He just believed the chatter, and you can't get baited by chatters because they will say whatever.
Yes.
I genuinely went in,
bro. Yes, exactly, dude. That's a reasonable take. Yes. The thing is, though, it's just I think that Pirate knows, and I think Pirate is just instinctively taking the victimhood that he can. That's the problem. It's like, yes, he's getting baited, but I think he also is intentionally letting that victim narrative perpetuate because that's what he always does with everything, you know?
as an investigative journalist, to find out whether or not the game was dog shit or not.
Oh, there's the clip.
Pirate is disgusting roach.
Do you take accountability in your life?
Whenever I find any sort of issue or thing that a mistake that
Bro, that's wild, dude. That's wild. That is crazy. I would not do that personally. That's too much for me. Jesus Christ, dude. It's funny though. It's funny, but it's like, oh god, that's a bit much, isn't it? I disavow. However, it is funny because Pirate got mogged by a child. The thing is, it's like, why would you make a big deal out of that? It's obviously some stupid meme that he's done in a video. You just don't need to take it seriously. Just like, you know, literally just, oh, whatever. But again, it's about the victim Andy shit.
If I was forced to give a review, let's be honest, I don't just give reviews. Unless I absolutely love something or I absolutely hate something, I wouldn't have reviewed this game, but I definitely wouldn't have downvoted it. Definitely. But if I was forced to give a review, I would say, yeah, it was bit. I had a good...
Also, hang on, wait. Dude, dude, oh my God, there's always layers. There's always layers. I've just thought as well, the person commented about the hate playing, and PirateSoftware is the one who mentioned that. So PirateSoftware, like, knows. He knows about his critics. Like, he is obviously assessing and looking at a bunch of stuff his critics are saying about him. Because that clip is in some meme video that Quinn did, jokingly acting like, you know, he's some, like, giga fucking whatever person. I think that's the point of it, isn't it? It's like a fake life of a streamer type thing. And it's got stuff like that in, I think. So he obviously is, like, knowing, like, to know that clip exists, like, you have got to have quite an in-depth knowledge of your critics' content about you. So it's like, again, it's like, well, why are you that deep that you know that someone has done that clip about you? When it's not, I'm guessing the video isn't even about PirateSoftware. It's just a little meme in the course of a whole other bunch of stuff. I mean, I don't know, dude. I don't imagine that he's watching little old me. But who knows? Who knows? I mean, he's watched smaller content creators than me. I think so. And obviously, dude, that's the other thing as well. Don't forget, we've also got the PirateSoftware website that Car Posting is setting up to prove this idea that he's going after videos with these claims and stuff. So that's going to come up at some point too.
60 minutes. That 60 minutes I just had of gaming was good. I enjoyed it. Like, dude, straight up, I was getting anxiety about finding all the socks. I didn't want to leave the zone. I'm like, bro, what if there's a fucking dark sock in here? In this dark room, the demon sock. Where's the demon sock? I need all the I need the socks. He already had me hooked with the sock mechanic. Dude, call me a fucking like autistic or something, but like, dude, the mechanics like that where you gotta collect some things, which are just like sometimes in zones. I gotta do it. That was good. It genuinely, I would say, it was genuinely a positive experience.
Pirate is disgusting.
Oh, there it is.
Do you take...
Cool. Yeah.
Yo, just to be clear, she has no idea what she was saying or who PirateSoftware is. She said a bunch of shit.
He watched the clip as well. Dude, he watched the clip on stream. That is so ridiculous. Dude, that's the kind of thing you've just got to, like, roll with it and go, oh, God, I can't believe it. I've been mocked by a child. This is the worst thing ever. Like, dude, you just got to have a laugh with it. It's literally the kind of thing you have a laugh about. You cannot get pressed by that. That is ridiculous. You just come across like a totally thin-skinned loser if you're genuinely, like, acting super bothered about that.
About Elon Musk. We're like, what's some dumb shit we can make her say? Like, we'll just get her to say a bunch of insane shit, and we just picked the best ones. That was just the way she said it, cracked us up. So it made it in the cut. It is what it is. Hey, but overall, chat, Heartbound. I mean, it may not be finished, and it may be like out for 7 years, but like the demo that I just played was good. I wouldn't say don't play it. Definitely not 10 out of 10, but definitely not bad. Everyone who's downvoting is clearly review bombing. Or they're either A, review bombing, or B, they feel scammed because this thing was supposed to be finished in 2017 and it's 2025. Right? So it's like...
Dude, PirateSoftware lost the debate to a child. What, dude? PirateSoftware lost to a literal child. That is ridiculous. I mean, like I say, it is, I'm a bit like, God, that is fucking... Oh, that's... Not for me. I couldn't imagine doing that. That's pretty out there. But, you know, this thing is like, if you're the target of that, you just end up looking like a loser if you start to fucking, you know, go along those lines with it. You're far better off just laughing it off, because it just is not, for you as the target of it, it's just not that big a deal, you know? And to anyone that isn't a sycophantic fan of you, it just looks like you're getting mocked by a literal child. I mean, it's ridiculous.
I could see people who are mad at that. But yeah, so I think the majority is just review bombing, which is, let's not get into shit. Review bombing is cringe, dog shit, tier behavior, regating lame as fuck. That goes both positively and negatively, right? Doing it reverse, like love, whatever you want to call that shit, where everyone just upvote something because it's like, my favorite streamer's got something to do with that. That's lame. Just like, oh, I hate this guy, so then I'm going to go downvote it. That's also lame. You should just, like, if you like anything, like it. If you don't like anything, don't like it. Don't go out of your way to, like, fucking review bomb stuff. Because what I feel bad for is I feel bad.
Yes, Quinn, I understand. PirateSoftware is a terrible, terrible person. I understand what I must do. Yeah.
There's a bunch of other people working on that game. That must suck to have your name put on something that's got a 7% review score. Because, like, some bad takes one of the game creators has consistently.
Okay, guys, so we've got that. People keep telling me about this fake hype train thing, which I do want to look at, but I don't know where it is. If anyone's got a link to an exact timestamp or something, please do let me know. But there's also a few other things. You tag me on Twitter. Okay. I will take a look at that in a sec. Before we get to that, who remembers this clip?
Software, how's your show?
So this is all related to his voice, and I just thought this a little sort of like, I guess, somewhat of a palate cleanser. Okay? You probably remember this clip.
Welcome to Denver Comic-Con. I'm HB Duran for Video Game News Source, and I'm here, guess where? With the games, of course. I'm here with Thor, founder of PirateSoftware. How's your show been so far?
It's actually been amazing. It's our first time out here at Denver Comic-Con, and there's so many people, and they love the games, so it's been awesome.
So speaking of games, what do you have for us today?
So we have Champions of Breakfast, which is a twin-stick shooter that we made in 24 days from concept to release on Steam. Blew up. It was really, really awesome. And that game is pretty difficult, so if you're into really hard arcade games, that's the kind of thing for you. And the other one is Heartbound, which is a...
So, obviously his reasoning for this has changed, hasn't it? Because at one point he said he went through a second puberty. And what is his most recent excuse? He had another excuse for it as well. But anyway, this is obviously what people say is his like real voice. Now the reality is, you do sound different depending on what microphone you're on, and like settings and how close you are to the microphone and stuff like that, right? But I think that the idea that there's like some second puberty or something here, I mean, he obviously has just not got a voice like he presents himself as having. Like this is obviously like this, the truth is somewhere in between, right? The truth is probably somewhere in between. Anyway, I think some people posted this in my Discord. Someone posted this in my Discord. Did you know there's actually more clips? I didn't know that there's more clips of this guy talking, and I thought we'd just have a quick look at those. Okay. Now listen, this is A-log territory. I must say, I'm happily admitting we're entering A-log territory with this guy now. But these clips are pretty compelling, so I just thought I'd throw them up and we listen a little bit. Okay. So let's have a little look at this. So this is a clip, this is a stream from the 11th of May, 2019.
So I'm building a chair. Also, NS Fowls, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub, dude. Sam Different, thank you for the tier 3 sub. Internet's damn...
So listen to that.
Yeah, first off, internet's good. Internet's damn good here, so that's good. That's really nice. At least as far as I've seen so far. Oh god.
I'm trying to get bigger ones. That's all I can find.
That's a... Okay.
At least for the bubble.
Shay's trying to get me a trash bag. I'm trying to build my chair right now, Loco.
Any cardboard, throw it over here, and I'll take it off.
This is an arm. I found the arm to a chair. I'm gonna see if I can turn on the camera so you guys can see me doing this. But basically, I look like a goblin, hoveled in front of my desk. Give me a second. Is it this one? Oh, that went in the wrong spot.
Whoa!
Hey. Why, hello.
Oh, we got closer there.
Shay's here too. Oh wait, the camera's like really low. Alright, so I have a box filled with stuff. Look, it's a slow and amazing unboxing.
Is that his ex-wife? This is definitely A-log territory. We even got his ex-wife in the video. Let's go! Now we're talking. Let's make some comments about his ex-wife.
Of a chair.
How do I make money off depressed people?
Chud only has those kinds of voice cracks when the pegging goes wrong from his chasing era. Chud, do you ever miss those days, or have you grown up?
Thank you, Austrian Painter, for the 333. Thank you.
I'll move the mic out of the way.
So it does seem like it gets deeper. I think Harmful said this. It's about the, what is it? The closeness effect or something like that. Where I think that the closer you get to the mic, the deeper you sound. But obviously, like, I don't know what his real voice is. The proximity thing. Obviously, like, yeah, he is just like kind of bullshitting a bit, and obviously he's probably doing certain things to make his voice sound deeper, because here he sounds much more high pitched and nasally. But then what does it matter, Like, it probably is to do with your mic setup and stuff like that, but he acts like... Well, the second puberty thing was bizarre. I don't know why he ever said that. That was fucking ridiculous. Because now that is something that he said on record, and now people are going to mock him for that, when it probably is just to do with how close you are to your mic as to whether you sound, higher pitched and nasally or not. So he's just building a chair.
I literally just turned on my computer 5 minutes before the stream started. My monitors weren't working, so that was a thing. What is this? I don't even...
That's an act.
I don't even...
So I don't even know if this is like interesting, really.
It's gone now. I'm degloving a starfish on stream, as you can see. This is part of building a chair, degloving a starfish. Yes, Darksider Guardian, you got a problem, dude? Yeah, you do know what I look like. What's up, Shiny King? Box.
So you think he's also speaking in a different way? Dude, I don't know, man. More diaphragm. Dude, I don't fucking know. Maybe? So it isn't just a simple... So it could be diaphragm. I got another example too, by the way.
What is this? Some strange metallic portion of the chair. Fish feet. I'm proud of you. What do you mean I don't have my sound playing? What are you talking about? Sam, what are you talking about? It doesn't have his sound playing. Do I not have sound playing? There's no sound?
Dude, he does say... I do think fame has probably... Like, attention and fame has probably gone to his head. Yeah, I think that... Because he does have a different energy here. You know what I mean? He's like a bit more personable and... He's more like a nerdy guy just building a chair. Like he feels like a more humble guy. Yeah, he doesn't feel like he's so
that's
egotistical and full of
How
himself.
do I make money off depressed people?
Pirate will tune out by the end of the year. Inherit the trans shield plus 100 defense.
Thank you for the super chats. Thank you. Maybe. I wonder if his wife leaving him had a tremendously negative impact on his psyche, which has also contributed to him being the way that he is. Oh, you think he's making himself sound soft and it's a facade? Possibly. Maybe it's an act. Could be. Could be. Anyway, I'm not really here to watch a full... Like, listen, I want to milk this as much as I can, okay? But watching him build a chair is not really what I'm here for, so... I think we'll have to, go to the next clip here.
This is for you. It's a cup noodle pizza. It's a cup. The noodle won't come out of the cup. It won't come out. It's
What the
stuck.
heck did I come back to?
Foxy Noodle, you came back to Jermavian.
Progression in how he speaks in terms of throat speak. Definitely did voice training. It's more clear now. Also deepens it via audio.
Thank you for the super chat, Simon Dudley.
And buying us a pizza and then telling us to put cup noodle in it. So I'm doing it. And the noodle is stuck in the cup. There we go. That's it. That's... I want to get as many noodle on this as I can. This one is really noodly, so I'm gonna get this one. Oh my god, it's boiling hot. This is boiling hot. No, this is not the square pizza thing that I will be doing. It's crunchy. I wanted boneless pizza.
Dude, he's doing like that's a Zanderhall-esque maneuver, but I think he's doing it for a bit or something. I don't think he's serious. Remember Zanderhall? Oh man, that would be funny. We need a little Zanderhall segment, I think. Basically, Zanderhall was talking about how he eats raw ramen. So he just gets the ramen, sprinkles a bit of the powder on it, and just eats that, basically. But this looks like Tricks for Treats or something, which, whatever. It's a bit cringe, but... Anyway, you hear his voice. The voice aspect is what's important there. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we do have something new to bring to the table in regards to Pirate Software. Archive from KF. Mold caught having Kronos by subs and bits.
Okay, that's wonderful. But how do I make money off depressed people?
You guys gotta be careful, chat. It's really easy for your significant other to find your entire collection of knotted up dog.
Thank you, Smokey Guru, for the super chats. Dude, oh my god. So, I remember this. Pirate Software got a level of attention because he, like, broke records for hype trains. And I remember that happening and remember seeing stories about it and thought, oh, I didn't know much about him at the time and I just thought, well, good for him, I guess. But I didn't know anything about it, right? Well, apparently, according to this here, he's been caught getting his mods to buy bits. How is this leaked? Looks like a private conversation with him and that Cronus retard. Alright, let me know if you do. Bits is going to be the best way to do it due to the return if you need to save it. Bits rather than T3s. T3s might be better, don't know. Bits is 82% return when you buy them in bulk. Have you bought any yet? Hang on a minute. So, right. So this what's dude. So he's getting his mods to buy bits to prop up a hype train, and then he gives the money back to the mod. That feels like an exploit, doesn't it? Is that not like something that's potentially like an exploit of the system? No? Have you bought any yet? I've done 100 tier 1s on my personal. Ready to do 40 tier 3s on an alt. Can do bits instead or both. Well, this is like, yeah, this could be, could this not be some sort of like fraudulent behavior? Because you're also then promoting people to give you more. But I don't know what exactly the take is here. But this feels there's something amiss here. I mean, I would have thought that it would be against TOS to get people to buy stuff and give them money back to prop up a hype train. Sure, but like, thank you for the super chats.
That's wonderful. But how do I make money?
Dono train, wee. Thank you.
This guy is Jewish, scamming the system for fame and money, fraud, scammer and Jewish.
Thank you for the tip. Guys, I'm not talking about, guys, please don't be retarded. I'm not saying that PirateSoftware should be locked up for fraud. Obviously, that's ridiculous. I'm saying that, like, there's a sort of like a colloquial definition of fraud here. In that, obviously, if people are spending a lot on a hype train, it promotes other people to do it. And then if you're trying to get like a record, it obviously is promoting that kind of behavior, right? And so I think it's like you're trying to falsely get a high hype train, and then it also will promote other people to do it because they want to participate in the massive hype train. Well, the benefit would be is that you get 40 tier 3 subs, and it's like people are like, wow, the hype train's getting really big. I'm going to chuck some money in too to make it even bigger. Yeah, this feels, yeah, I mean, this, the only trouble is I don't know where these DMs are from. I'm guessing they're legit. Does anyone know much more about this? I've got a clip to show as well. Ready to do 40 tier 3s on an ult. Can do bits instead of both. Did 50k bits at 20 seconds left. £500. That's $500, I guess. I don't know. $500. Fucking hell, dude. He showed this. Wait. He showed this convo on his own stream during the hype train. No way. So he accidentally leaked this. When did this happen? Oh. I've got the clip lined up. Did 50k bits at 20 seconds left. Okay, what is the ult account? Serendipitous Bean. Where's the beef? Didn't mention this to mods either. Now the challenge is to clear the queue. Bro. This is like wretched behavior. What a loser, man. What a loser. And this is the clip.
Place my head between them and go full burr mode and make...
What? What? What is this? Where is it?
Oh, there it is. So he did accidentally show it. Dude, that's tough. The leaky banana. The leaky banana strikes again. Ooh. Why did this not get picked up? I guess people just didn't think of it before. Or maybe, I mean, I have covered some of his stuff quite a lot. I've never seen this before. That's fucking dude.
Okay, that's wonderful. But how do I make money off depressed people?
Chud, I have my alts ready to deploy, awaiting orders.
Make till illness.
Emoji.
Thank you for the super chat. I'll await my instructions. Thank you for the super chat. I mean, I don't want to be like, I don't really care about like the Twitch rules per se. It's like whatever, but like, you know, there's just something very like shady about doing this. Especially when he was like praised as having this record for hitting all these massive hype trains. It seems quite obvious that he was getting his mods to do this so he could to do that essentially. I don't know the timelines exactly, but why else would you do this? You don't earn any extra money from a sub coming through a hype train or coming through normally. The purpose of a hype train is that it promotes other people giving you money. People see other people donating. You know. Big up the hype train, and the idea is more people then want to support and get you to a high hype train. So all it's doing is giving like a false presentation to other people that might otherwise not want to give you money, but they want to because they want to prop up this phony hype train. Do they? Hype Train pay more to... I don't think that's true. Where are you seeing that? It's I guess morally similar to like view botting or something. Yeah, it's like falsely inflating an aspect of your streaming analytics to promote an image that you're doing better than you are. Manipulative. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, that's wonderful. But how do I make money off depressed people?
Nobody fell for the dono train. Come on, guys. We've got a dono train. Keep it going, guys. Please send through that big dono. I need it for my dono train. Thank you.
How do I make money off depressed people?
At Sating Semantics became a member. At Sating Semantics celebrates 1 month of membership. Dumb tactic. Who would fall to such simple psychological tricks?
Indeed. Thank you for the super chats. Aha. Now, to be fair, this looks like a different thing. I mean, I don't know, obviously, all of his streams. I don't know when this clip is from, exactly. But there is this. So this is what I was talking about. PirateSoftware beats all-time Twitch Hype Train record.
But how do I make money off depressed people?
Yimra, thank you for the super chats. And Artemis, thank you for the super chats.
Okay, that's wonderful. But how do I make money off depressed people?
After my 8-hour shift at the ball-crushing factory, here is a goal before I go.
Oh, did we just hit the goal? Yes, guys, we hit the goal! Okay, someone sent me this.
Okay, that's wonderful. But how do I make money off depressed people?
Slam Star Productions, thank you for the super chats.
No brigading. Wink, wink.
Okay, that's wonderful. But how do I make money off depressed people?
Just making it clearest, Chud is not reimbursing me for this. He'd never do that.
Thank you. Thank you for the super chat flip-flop. And coffee with that with Oreos. Thank you.
2347 became a member. At Coffee with Oreos 2347 celebrates 9 months of membership, leaky banana and loose knots.
Thank you for the membership.
All-time record shattered. You beat Twitch's record for the entire platform.
Thank you, Icy, for the gift.
You beat it. It just said all-time record shattered across the whole screen. You're at level 52. You did it. This is the highest. This is the highest hype trade that's ever happened on Twitch. Ever in the history of the platform.
So, I mean, obviously, you can't speak to exactly this hype train because we don't know the ins and outs of it. But if there's evidence that at other times he was getting mods to chuck money into the pot for the purpose of propping up a hype train, I mean, is it unreasonable to think that it could have happened here? Another challenge coin. Hype train's challenge coin achieved. Bro. Also, look at these comments, man. It's so funny how positive these comments are. It's crazy how much his life has changed. YouTube shorts are great, especially for a guy like he did. He's legitimately good at making YouTube shorts. He has a good voice. Dude, this dude. He's an indie game developer with a background in InfoSec. He was on WoW's InfoSec team for some time. Bro, it is so funny how the script has totally flipped on this guy and everyone fucking hates him. But back then everyone's like, oh, let me see if I can throw the fucking PirateSoftware's cock a little bit deeper. It's me from the future. His reputation is in tatters. And now it turns out he may have faked this too. So what do you think of that? What was your most profitable drama? I mean, Mama Max was very profitable. This has been very profitable. I don't know. Not sure. It's difficult to distinguish exactly because, you know, like Mama Max was probably more profitable because it was better for like long-term growth, but who knows? Who knows? Maybe this will be in the future. This guy's the type of software engineer I wanted to be when I was younger. Instead, I became a corporate shill that browses Reddit. Okay. Dude, it's just such positive reception. It's mind-blowing. Oh, hang on a minute. What is this? A dissenter. A dissenter. This guy seems like a nice dude and all, but does anyone else kind of not get it? I've tuned in a couple of times, and he never really does anything. Just sits in front of an MS Paint window and tells simple little anecdotes in game dev paradigms. He never does any coding or development. Oh my god, dude! Steel Rocks 01 knew. He knew. He knew. Bro, I hope this guy is feeling a sense of vindication recently, because holy fuck, dude, he literally knew. I guess he can cut up the streams into a bunch of shorts, and he's certainly easy to listen to, but I'm really not getting why people are throwing money at him. Oh, he knows. He knows. Gotta love Thor. Oh. No way. There's something so sus about this guy. We got his comment too. There's something so sus about this guy. I just can't put my finger on it. Every time I join his stream, he is just telling some story that he told 100 times before while having his YouTube sub count or sight in the background. His stream is supposed to be focused on game dev, but I've never seen him actually work on a game. He just repeats the same anecdotes about the game dev world. Nothing against him, but it's so weird. It's... Dude, these people are like... very impressive that these people have figured this out all the way back then. Free thinkers. Heyo, PirateSoftware here. Read through all the comments and the grand majority of you guys are super positive. I wanted to thank you in the community for what you've done for me.
Okay, that's
oh!
How do I make money?
He's giving thanks to the LSF community.
From a while back that wanted to date emo chicks. Got but one, she likes to get the service dog emoji. I pounded the cat emoji one more time before leaving.
Well done, American Dante. Thank you for the $5. Appreciate it. Thank you. Jason. Jason, it's me. One of your mortal enemies from the future. Do not do this, because you'll look back and regret this. I wanted to thank you and the community for what you've done for me, both here and over the last 6 years I've streamed. Dude. Love you guys, except when you start pointing out that I'm actually not that great a guy, and then all of a sudden you're terrible and toxic. It's insanely humbling to think the content I put out there means so much to so many people. I'm like a weird Captain Planet you've all summoned into the internet and I only exist here because of that support. Community is everything. Keep being rad and go make games. Oh, he's so corny, bro. He's so corny. Keep being rad and go make games, guys. Don't mock me, though, or you get a little copyright strike. You get a cheeky little copyright strike if you mock me in a way that I don't like, though. God, it's like sickening, isn't it? It's crazy how this guy socially engineered his entire stream to pay him to do nothing. He brags about how he used to do this all the time, and he literally turned it round on his own community. Okay. Okay. Damn. Honestly, I'm impressed that some of these people have figured it out. Yeah, I'm pretty certain that like this is something that Twitch would not be particularly pleased with, to be honest. Tweeting clip from the banana hype train. Look at him here. Dude, look at him there, dude. so funny with him there as a banana. Okay. And then what is this tweet here you sent me? Okay. Bro, it's unbelievable. The new world record Twitch hype train is just finished. Level 106 at 47% over the course of roughly 3 hours. I cannot express my gratitude enough, and there are no words to thank you for what you've done here. Is this the same day as those messages? Definitely. I mean, I just don't think it really matters that much, because if he's doing it then, it makes sense that you would do it elsewhere as well, right? No, in the other clip where he was talking about celebrating, it was another date, I think. Dude, so someone needs to go and like timeline it and like, you know, sorry, yeah. Someone go and do some shit for free. I'm not talking about you guys. I'm talking about like a content creator needs to go through and pick apart like the dates and figure it out and put it in a video. And I'll then react to it and leech off of it. Only because it's like confusing, because there's different clips and there's different timelines. He's in a banana suit in one, something like that. He leaked the Discord DM on April 1st. Oh, did he? Shinji is an autist of some renown, so I'm going to go ahead and take that as read. That's true. So if it's true then that he leaked the DM on April 1st, then this is the same day, right? So this is a product of his false boosting of the hype train then. Right. So he did it through false means then. I mean, look, guys, I got to be real with you. This isn't even the worst thing that PirateSoftware has ever done, right? But it just really speaks to, like... I mean, it speaks to his character that he, you know, has to fake a hype train in order to have a fucking ego boost of being the best one to do it. He got a special banana emote. Hold on a second. Hang on a minute. You got a special emote. Well, hang on a minute. That is makes it worse. It does make it a bit worse. Not too bad, but it's just funny, isn't it? He got an emote? What? On the leak clip, you can see a message in the search tab from February 25. The leak happened in 25. Really? Dude, see, this is what I mean. I'm getting differing information. Where can I see the info, the dates? Well, I don't know who's right and who's wrong. I trust no one. Trust no one, not even yourself. I cannot express my gratitude enough, and there are no words to thank you for what you've done here. I've got the leaked DMs here, but I don't think there's a date on them, is there? It just is the time. Because it's the current day, so you don't see what the date is. Okay, and someone sent me the full VOD as well. Let me just finish reading this. I grew up on the internet when everyone had a silly website for their cat. It was a place of absurdity and pure creativity, good or bad, the Wild West. Now we're locked into the mega cities of social media platforms, and so many of you are afraid to break out and make something for fear of rejection, ridicule, or hate. Don't be afraid. Go make things. It's time to believe in yourself again. I can't wait to see what you do. Dude, this guy's such a fucking phony, man. Guys, heckin' believe in yourself, guys! It's so pathetic, man. Everyone is getting their Kappa Infinite over time right now because you hit the website so hard they had to rate limit the delivery. Otherwise, Twitch would have imploded. You crushed another website, goblins. Who liked this, dude? I've tried to be quite, like, fair about the idea that maybe you didn't know that PirateSoftware was a total fucking wretch, man. How do you read that and think, yep, that's my guy? Corny and insincere. Yes, that is exactly the right words for it. This is the problem with furries. Yeah, dude, it's just, oh god, it makes me cringe. It makes me fucking cringe. Pure Reddit, right into my veins. What? Why are you sending me this? This is a fucking AI image. Like, dude, why are you sending me a fucking AI image? It's obviously an AI image. But it's so bad, man. I mean, dude. I hate AI, but the fact he's fucking a roach is kind of funny. Now you can tell it's AI because the fucking text is nonsense. Look, it's all gobbly nonsense. Looks hand drawn by a talented artist. Dude, reading it, it's like you're having a stroke. Like that. Whoa, what the fuck is this? That's roach speak. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't really look like him either. They kind of fucked his face up. Oh, look! Game Maker responding to him. Wouldn't be here without Game Maker. Thank you for helping indies get things out to the world. Insane, man. We got to get you out here to see the ferrets, my dude. Oh, fuck, dude. Dexerto as well. Bro, these people, dude. It's a big club and you ain't in it. So ridiculous, man. The DMs he shows after the leak display the date the leak was 2025. Yeah, dude, it's a fucking, I can't, it's too much to, live on a stream to figure out the exact timeline. I don't know what the timeline is. But in any case, I don't really know if it makes that much of a difference because he's shown a propensity to fake support to prop up a hype train. Right? I mean, that's enough for me to say that he likely did it again. And the reason you were seeing these, like, insane blowout hype trains was because he was getting mods to put stuff through on alt accounts and shit, right? Well, I mean, obviously, I don't know what's best of the worst. I downloaded a stream and date was April 1st. I mean, the thing is yeah, I think regardless of the date, it's just, to me, he's shown he can do it. Regardless of what the exact date is, I can imagine he'd do it again. Very, very dishonest actor. Anyway, guys, there we go. That is the hype train. New exposed hype train drama. There's another segment. There's another PirateSoftware segment. Dude, DK keeps sending me the withered face emoji when I'm like, we need a few more PirateSoftware segments up. Come on, we get at least 4 more segments out of this. Come on. He's like, oh, really? I don't know how to frame it anymore. I don't know how to say PirateSoftware sucks at coding in a new way that's going to get clicks. I get it, man. It is difficult. It's just, man, it is fucking, it's hot to trot still.